Herzlich willkommen zurück. Welcome back zu diesjährigen. Wieso kann ich nur 360p machen bei mir? Warte mal. Das ist wahrscheinlich nur dieses Vorschaubild. Ja, okay, ist HD. Herzlich willkommen zurück. Welcome back. Sieht aber auch scheiße aus. Wieso kann ich nur 360p machen bei mir? Warte mal. Die Facecam ist grottenschlecht, ohne Witz. Aber komplett das Ding ist so konzipiert, dass es irgendwie nicht gut aussieht. Ich weiß nicht wieso, ich habe aber alles beste Qualität. Aufnahme läuft zwar komplett gut, aber irgendwie ist das, keine Ahnung, als wäre es aus einer Mülltonne rausgekommen. Ja, kann ich nichts mehr dran machen. Ich kann natürlich hier, ich weiß auch nicht, ob man das erhöhen soll. Ich kann es mal versuchen. Ist jetzt besser. Ja, okay, ist hart. Ja, kann ich nichts mehr dran machen. Auch nicht, ob man das soll. Ja, okay, ist hart. Ja, kann ich nichts mehr dran machen. Das ist kein Unterschied. Aber man kann hier. Warte mal. Ich probiere nur mal, ne? Aber ich habe Angst, dass es abkratzt, ne? Ich mach mal den hier. Ich bin jetzt auf 30. Ah, okay. Ich habe ausgelassene Frames. Ah, okay. Warte mal. Das ist durch zu hart gewesen. So, vielleicht. Auch nicht, ob man das soll. Mal den hier. Ich bin jetzt auf 30. Ah, okay. Ich habe ausgelassene Frames. Ja, ist immer noch genauso scheiße. Vielleicht, wenn man das neu startet oder so. Keine Ahnung. Lass mich in Ruhe damit. Ist immer noch ausgelassene Frames. Es war zu hart. Das war zu hart. So. Ja, was seht ihr schon, worum es geht? Die Future Game Show is back. Spring Showcase soll 50 Spiele zeigen. Und ja, wir gucken uns aber vorher ein paar Games an, die in den letzten 13 Tagen rauskamen. Ja, ich fange mal direkt mal mit Sandland an. Das ist zu laut bei mir. Das ist bei euch auch zu laut. Also zum Beispiel den. Ja, es sind all mögliche Trailer, die ich halt geguckt habe und die mich interessieren. Oder so ein bisschen, ja, interessieren halt, ne? Nicht die ich haben möchte, aber die schon cool aussehen. Und vielleicht entscheide ich mich dafür auch für eine Kaufempfehlung. Der Greenscreen ist auch natürlich heute on point. Ja, ich bedanke mich auch, in den letzten Videos kamen gut viele Aufrufe dazu. Vielen Dank. Ich glaube bei welchen, ich weiß aber auch nicht warum. Warum waren das jetzt so viele? Bei Guardians of the Galaxy, die letzten 2 Videos, die gingen ja so aus dem Berg ab. Das eine Video hat einfach über 100. Ich denke mir so, what? Never. Das war heftig. Aber verstehe ich nicht, weil das sind alles Aufrufe von keinen Abonnenten. Also keine Ahnung, woher das wieder kommt. das kenne ich gar nicht. Sah interessant wahrscheinlich aus dem Cover.
I'm in the business of secrets, but it's more of an addiction. I like him straight. No chaser. Even though the stuff can kill you. They say time heals all wounds. But that's bullshit. I'll tell you what time does.
Ist das von der Lautstärke?
Time reveals
Ja.
secrets.
Ich glaube ja.
Secrets that enslave us.
Das sieht echt krass aus, aber es ist Cinematic, ne? Soll
Secrets
die
that poison
Zukunft sein.
us. Secrets that rip
Einfach
us
Cyberpunk.
apart. Secrets I'm gonna drag into the light. Or they'll drag me to hell.
Irgendwann dieses Jahres. Sah aber interessant aus. Die Trailer, die hier gezeigt werden, habe ich schon ausgerechnet, gegen eine Viertelstunde. Also jetzt. Palworld. Ja, das neue Update, das kommt, ne? Habe ich noch nicht gesehen. Nur halt das Cover, ne? Das sind jetzt 2 Songs ineinander. Okay, kann man irgendwie... Das ist ein Wait, okay. Jupal Belaneur. Kommt mir, ja, sieht aus wie dieses eine Pokémon. Ich weiß nicht mehr, wie es hieß, aber hat schon auch eine Ähnlichkeit mit dem Kleid. Outcast.
Are you alright?
The plant. It spoke to me.
That's impossible. What did you hear?
Ulukai.
Do you hear me? Anyone in there?
There's no time to waste. My Dolotai Guardians have tracked the enemy's ship. May the odds guide your fist, human.
This fist? You're not even gonna lend me your spear?
I shall not
Einfach
influence
Avatar.
the trial. Good luck talking to him.
Wait, why would I need luck?
You'll see.
Are we still focusing on the source of quantum
Sieht krass aus von den Farben her, ne?
Yes, they call it Kizar.
Von der Kontrast gefällt mir das sehr gut.
Gotta be strong enough to handle the truth.
Blasphemy!
I know you. You're the problem.
I won't collaborate with humans who lie and deceive.
The invaders! They're coming!
Have you ever been in love, human?
You are not your fatherly ass.
We've made a mistake.
How dare you feed your lies to my daughter? You need to pick a side.
Sieht krass aus. Ja.
Rated E10 for ages 10 and up.
Achso, Planet of Lana. Hatte ich vorgehabt zu spielen, aber irgendwie habe ich keinen Drang mehr dazu. Weil es halt immer diese Perspektive ist halt, ne? So ähnlich wie bei Ui. Ja, ich weiß nicht. Sieht krass aus. Kommt sogar nächsten Monat, aber ich lasse es jetzt erstmal. Ich glaube, ich hab's auch von meiner Wunschliste schon längst raus. Ach, das war gestern, ne? Das habe ich auch gesehen, Alter. Die Unreal Engine von 5.
Searching house to house.
If they arrest you two, they will take you to their
Das ist leise,
headquarters,
ne?
and you will not return.
I'm
Captain
more
America.
concerned with a 6-foot cat man who's got claws that can cut through vibranium alloy.
Das gegen Captain America und Black Panther hat jetzt Marvel 1943, Weiß auf Hydra ist es jetzt.
By my count, that makes 2 super soldiers loose in Paris.
3, counting you.
And that's too many.
Das heißt Cinematic Trailer, also kein Gameplay. Aber es ist halt Unreal, ne? Unreal 5
Be there
halt.
before the sun rises. Before the Germans, before that American. The Eye of Force has been found.
Oh, das ist die Ingame-Grafik.
Just stick to
Ja,
your
ne?
rooftops.
Das steht vor so vielen Spielen aus.
Stand wasami.
When am I not?
Das ist Black Panther, der neue.
It's better if I tackle this one alone.
You may encounter some obstacles.
That won't be a
Ihn
problem.
kennt man ja aus der Serie, ne?
Our cat friend is definitely here too. By the look of things, he's not very far ahead.
The American boy is right on your heels.
Who the hell are you?
If you wanted us dead, we'd be dead. So what do you want?
Answers.
That's far enough!
Stay out of my way!
Stand aside!
I do not take orders from anyone!
I don't have time for this.
Neither do I.
Aha. Ja, das sind die alten, ne? Wahrscheinlich 1943. Weiß auf Hydra. Next Jahr. Die sollen mal erstmal ein Projekt zu Ende machen, ne? Dune, ja, das werden wir auch zocken. Wird aber schon krass. Aber ich weiß gar nicht, hat es Story Game? Nee, ne? Das ist einfach so. Ich glaube, das wäre MMORPG oder was ist das? Ich weiß es gar nicht mehr. Das war auch ganz kurz. Lightyear Frontier? Das ist sehr laut. So. Ja, hatte ich mir mal aufgeschrieben, aber ich glaube nicht, dass das ist. Ja, habe ich mal hinzugefügt. Kommt ja auch bald, ne? Nur noch 4 Minuten, Alter. Das ist 4K, okay. Wann kommt's? Out now? Ist das schon draußen? Seit gestern? Also. So, das ist wieder leise. Das ist wieder was für eine PK ist. Kronos habe ich schon aufgeschrieben. Sah episch aus. Das ist was anderes. Das ist nicht von mir. Das ist der letzte Trailer, den wir gucken. Also rittermäßig, ne? Könnte aber auch Elden Ring Nachfolger sein. Ja, da gab es noch viele andere Sachen. Aber ich habe jetzt nur diese Haupt der Games, die mich interessieren, gemacht. Klar, man könnte jetzt hier 10 Minuten, aber es ist. Das ist Unreal Engine 5.4. So. Jetzt können wir reingucken. Wir sind jetzt an Spiel. So. Los geht's. 50 Games innerhalb von 1,5 Stunden. Bin gespannt, was kommt. Da stand World Premiers sind dabei. Future Game Show ist nicht so immer der Banger. Mal schauen, ob da 1-2 Spiele sind, die mich interessieren. Für mich stehen ja schon ein paar fest. In der Reihe. Könnt ihr euch meine Projektliste anschauen, was ich in Zukunft zocken werde. Habe ich extra so eine PDF-Tabelle gemacht. Ja. Hey, was ist denn jetzt? Zum Schwurbeln. Guck. Wieso stoppt das denn so komisch? Ach, das hatte ich ja jetzt mal auch, ne, das Problem. Warte mal, ich wechsle mal auf Twitch. Ist laut, ne? Ja, das ist das Twitch.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the
Warum sieht es denn
Future
so
Games
anders
Show
aus?
Spring Showcase. My name is Samantha Bayard, though you may know me best as Baldur's Gate 3's lovable hothead Karlach.
Das.
Fortunately, for the sake of my infernal engine and the fate of this fair studio, I'm taking leave from the front lines of the Blood War for the next 90 minutes to present today's show. A veritable
feast
Benjamin.
of trailers, yes, Samantha.
What did I tell you in rehearsals?
Don't cut you off.
And what just happened?
I immediately cut you
You
off.
immediately cut me off. You've disgraced yourself, you know that.
Yes. I'm sorry.
Well, go on then, introduce yourself.
I'm Ben Starr.
I film alone,
and you
in
might
my
know me
it's
from
besser.
more
or
popular
perhaps my
social
role
media
as the
skits. I
pectorally blessed icon Clive Rossfield in Final Fantasy XVI. Beyond the endearing back and forth.
It's not endearing.
Agree to disagree. Sam and I are here today to get you up to speed on the most exciting video games of the moment.
So whether you're watching on a live stream or in the Albatross Theatre at PAX East, hi, stick close to Mama K.
And Mama C.
And we'll get through this one together.
Let's kick things off with our first trailer.
Besser, oder?
And guess what? It's a world premiere.
World Premiere. 6-6. Bin gespannt. Ist laut? Ist laut. So, ne? Sieht nach Halo aus. Okay. Deathwind. Noch nie vorher so gehört.
That was your first look at Death Sprint 66, a PvP arcade racer coming in
Was nie so
2024.
verpixelt.
Now, before you all death sprint to your Steam wishlists, let
Schon
me
ist
save you some
viel.
time. We have our very own Spring Showcase Steam page.
Zu viele
which you
Punkte,
can
deswegen
find by
verpixelt
searching
das
Future Game Show on
Bild ein
Steam.
bisschen.
This is where you can find and wishlist every game featured in the show. And after the show, you can head to the
Ja, wenn die
FGS
was-
YouTube
wenn die
channel
was
where
sind,
you'll be
ne?
able to rewatch all the juicy trailers and see what bonus content our editorial team has been cooking up.
Plus, there'll be plenty of articles to read about the games we've covered on gamesradar.com.
Okay? I think it's about time we gave the good people what they want.
Me with no clothes on again.
No, not that.
Me with more clothes on.
That makes no sense. Next up, we've got a brand new trailer for a game that's already had hundreds of thousands of you smashing that wish list button. This is Zoocosis.
Ja, ja. Ja, sind so Spiele. Weiß ich. Was? Was zum... Hä? Warte mal.
You are a zookeeper. The job is not difficult. You have nothing to worry about.
Nein, das ist ein Horror-Game. Einfach 10 Finger. What the fuck?
Talk about a graveyard shift.
What the fuck?
Stop a malicious parasite from infecting the animal kingdom in Zoocosis, which is coming to PC later in 2024.
Now,
Das habe ich mir
we've
gerade
got a
angeguckt.
game that has the fingerprints of its developers all over it.
Because everything is made from clay.
Ben, I swear to Bahamut. Here's an exciting update on Harold Halibut.
Darling Arna. When the ship crashed, I half wondered if
Das
life
kommt mir
as we
bekannt
knew
vor.
it would collapse
Sind
in on
das so
itself as well.
Knetdinger?
It seemed like the pressure of the ocean surrounding us was pressing through the ship's hull.
Sieht aus wie diese
And I wondered
Kniefigur.
how any of us would find a new way to keep going on.
There aren't many people I can talk to without feeling inferior.
Oh, thanks.
No, I didn't mean like that. You're not a Jimmy Judger, you know? You seem to just accept.
I try. It could be worse. But there must be more. More to life?
Is that Dr. Computer? Dr. Computer? This opens a whole box of questions.
Ich meine, das wurde ja schon mal gezeigt, ne? TF. Wie sieht der eine aus?
Actually, I did kind of make a mistake.
Einfach ein Leopard aus ist.
Ah! Oh, what? So...
We're sorry to put the burden on you, Harold, but you're the next best man for the job.
Yes! I mean, yes.
Howard Halibut. Was mit Howard hat
Finally, players
gedacht.
can dive into the stop-motion world of Harold Halibut on PC, PlayStation and Xbox on April 16th.
Let's keep this party going with a developer diary from
Ja,
the
da
team
ist
behind
Spring-Sachen,
Flintlock,
ne?
the
Klar,
Siege of
Spring
Dawn.
Showcase. Das kennen wir doch. Flintlock Siege of Saga. Wann kommt das nochmal?
I'm Matthew Wood. I'm animation director on
Das dauert noch, ne?
Flintlock is a Souls-like RPG where you play as Nor with your
Ja,
companion
keine
Enki,
Ahnung.
a little fox
Ich hab
character.
nur dritte Quartal stehen.
Taking on great gods. Building on from Ashen, we've tried to go more Souls-light, so we do that by increasing the mobility options and increasing the pace of combat.
Ist zwar interessant, aber
Dynamic and hopefully make it more accessible to new players to the Souls genre as well as players from action RPGs.
ich weiß nicht, ob das zu eintönig wird nachher.
The combat in Flintlock is all rhythm-based, which from an animation side means you need to be able to feel the rhythm through the animation. So every 9 frames is like a beat. So being able to make sure that the player can understand when the next attack's going to come and react accordingly. I think my favorite animation for Nor is just like her basic moveset, combining her axe attacks with her gun attacks, and then also mixing that in with strafing, with rifles. Some of the traversal options in game would be like jumping, double jumping, dodging, air dodging, sliding down hills, inky rift traveling, and being able to like chain between those. Once you get an enemy down to enough health in a fight, then you can execute a glory kill, either axe or pistol. It's good to find out with the glory kills. They're usually the more like, complicated choreographed moves, and the ones where you get to take control of the camera to really control the framing of the action as well. At times, we definitely wanted Enki to feel like he was a companion alongside you as you navigate the world, doing all of your jumping and your sliding. So trying to keep him in frame to slide alongside you or jump alongside you.
Summer?
Love a little combat companion. I bet they'd be best mates with Torgal. Flintlock is coming to PlayStation, Xbox and PC in summer 2024. Sam, I have 2 questions.
Also doch ein bisschen früher.
Why have you left me? I'm lonely. And what's up next?
No comment. And next up, we have a Souls-like that casts you as a masked warrior in a
Ich
world
habe einen
trapped
Zuschauer.
in an eternal play.
Hallo.
Here's a closer look at gameplay from Inotria, the last
Schreibt
song.
mal Hallo zurück.
An eternity it spent playing out in the tortured halls of my mind. Mentors, friends, and lover alike turn against you. Whatever end we meet, it has been
Okay,
a
das sieht
delight
cool aus.
to compose the song of change together.
Inotria, de la Song. Ich glaube, so griechisch, ne? Gut, der eine Zuschauer ist jetzt weg. Den habe ich gerade verjagt. Was für Musik? La 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 la. Ich bin auch so gespannt auf das Summer Game Fest, ne? Das wird so krank, sage ich dieses Jahr. Und im April soll ja der zweite Trailer kommen zu GTA. Da werden wir, glaube ich, das nächste streamen. Also ungefähr einen Monat. Hallo, Adrian. Wie geht's? Wieso brauchst du nicht zurückziehen? 21. August.
The swirling maelstrom of creation. Magnificent. Is it not?
Demo.
A Note Tree of the Last Song is coming to PlayStation 5, Xbox and PC via Epic Game Store on August 21st, 2024.
The Constructors is up next, a city builder where you design the neighborhood of your dreams. Let's take a look.
Sieht aus wie ein Simulator. Ach, die Demo-Simulator, ja. Ach so, okay. Wie nennt man das nochmal? Architekt. Bam, 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 bam. Constructors.
Dust off your hard hats, because The Constructors is coming to PC in Q2 2024.
Okay, let's down tools and hand things over to the developers of Tenebris Somnia, an 8-bit survival horror game with live-action cutscenes. Pillows at the ready.
Das könnte interessant sein.
My
Also,
name
die
is
meinten
Andres
8-bit, ne?
Bordi, and I'm a film director from Argentina. I'm also a game developer. The game I'm working on right now is called Tenebris Somnia. It's an old-fashioned survival horror game like Resident
Ich
Evil.
weiß nicht, ob da mein Horrorpakt war. So ein
But the catch is that in
Pixel-Game.
certain moments you have a cutscene, and the cutscene is
Cutscene.
a live action. The original idea for
Ach
the
so.
game came while playing the
Mit
independent
Live-Action
horror game
zusammengemischt.
Faced by Airdrop. And I
Ja,
said,
ich
okay,
weiß
let's
nicht.
do like a Nintendo game and a movie. In every horror movie, every horror game, when you see the monster is a bald guy or girl, big teeth, I mean white eyes or black eyes, naked, very thin, very tall. It's always the same. It got to be a cliche. So we have to really think how to make things different and unique. So what you are seeing right now is the behind the scenes of the filming, of the live action segments. When you make real film, you make the whole thing. You have the beginning, the middle, and the end. But here it's like you're filming small parts of the story, separated. And the thing that glues them together is the gameplay. I really have to be sure of what I'm making, because I'm kinda the only one that really understands what's going on in the shooting. When you're playing the game and you see everything in pixels, you don't really see her face, for example. And suddenly you see the actress in like real close-up. It makes you want more. At the end of the thing, it's a love story. Anyone can understand. There's magic, there's monsters, but the important thing is that you understand the love story, and anyone can understand a love story. For the moment, we only have a playable demo, which is on Steam. Tenebrae Somnia will be out on Steam sometime around 2025. You can follow us on Twitter to see some updates of the game.
Yeah. I'm going to head back over to be by your side for no reason
Ich wollte dich gerade einen Arsch
Thank you,
anfassen.
Cybot Studios, for reuniting us. And for that spine-chilling glimpse of Tenebrae Somnia, which is coming to PC in 2025. But if you can't wait that long, a playable demo is available right now.
If you've been keeping up with all things
Viele
Future Game
Demos,
Show
oder?
on social media, you'll know this broadcast is currently streaming live at PAX East in the Albatross Theatre as part of the official schedule.
If you're there in person, hello. If you're not there in person, ignore what I just said.
Which was...
Exactly. You might even see us wandering around the halls or standing behind your back.
Hiding under your chair.
Playing with your hair.
Longing for the unbridled thrill of human contact for the first time in years.
Finally being loved.
Metatextuality aside. This
Von
next
wo
video
waren
will
die
give you
nochmal?
the
Ich glaube, das
lowdown
waren
on what's
Bekannte,
happening
ne?
at PAX East over the coming
Was
days.
waren die? Bei welchen Games? Bei irgendwelchen Games haben die doch irgendwas gemacht. Kommt irgendeine Messe oder was ist das? Ja, ne? Von PAX East. Das ist Werbung jetzt. Werbung.
PAX East is taking place as we speak and runs until March the 24th. If you aren't there yourself, check out twitch.tv/PAX to keep up to date on all the show-related news.
Back to it now, and we've got a new trailer for Dustborn, a road trip adventure game where you chart the divided states of America.
Hast du auch schon letztes Mal gesehen, ne? Ist aber auch nicht so meins, ne? Diese Comic-Grafik, klar, wir hätten mal hier Dings, war nicht schlecht. Aber ich mag nicht diese Comic-Grafik über Borderlands.
Welcome to Betty's Diner. I'm pretending we're on a weekend road trip and not on the run.
Normal procedure. Let's not give them a reason to detain us.
Home run! Be gone.
Do your friends even know what you do? Using your Vox? I'm not going anywhere.
Stop it. Stand down, officers.
Oh, come on. Look at the fun we're having together.
Hold the bus up. We walk among. Not dragging us into this would have been helpful. Right behind you.
But if we keep fighting, we won't make it through the Republic. Promise me.
Das ist so meins, ne? Kann ja gut sein, aber ist nicht meins.
Here's some more powerful words for you. Dustborn is coming to PlayStation, Xbox, and PC later this year. And we've got more to share about Dustborn in the official Future Games Show post-show. So make sure you stick around.
Sam, come with me. How do you feel about cocoons?
Cocoon?
Yeah, you know, a safe, quiet place to be nurtured. Synonymous with butterflies and the film from 1985. Well, our next game is a cosmic horror Metroidvania.
Wait, what's happening?
You'll see.
Product not yet rated.
Ja, habe ich ja zu sagen. Ist auch nicht so meins. Diese, generell diese 2D-Perspektiven, ne? White Road. Power Shack.
Void Rot is coming
Boah,
to
müssen die
PC
dann immer
and Nintendo
zu
Switch in
jedem Game was
2024.
sagen?
Make sure it's on your wish lists.
You know, Sam, we deserve a pat on the back. We've stayed on track so far. Full steam ahead, if you know what I mean.
You're right. Though I think the writers may have over-engineered the lead into our next game, don't you think?
Just a bit.
Das wäre so ein Pixel-Game, ne? Sieht aus wie Minecraft Dungeons. Soll nicht mal gehen, Alter. Ja, eigentlich. Ja, einmal gehe ich mal irgendwo in Bett, aber irgendwie. Heute hart gearbeitet, sage ich mal so, wie es ist.
Choose your destiny. In Unreal 2, back on track. Wishlist it now as it's coming to Steam Early Access later this year.
Okay, who wants a release date trailer? All of you? Yes. Even you, Colin from Gateshead. Well, there's good news because we've got a good one for an open-world survival crafting game.
That's right, only a week to go. Omega Crafter is coming to Steam Early Access on March 28th.
Up next is Ascendant Infinity, a squad-based FPS where players duke it out and extract resources while fending off murderous snails, amongst other things. Bring some salt.
Just in time for a beatdown.
Zeigt sie mir Mittelfinger. Was soll das? Ich weiß gar nicht, ob die Anzeige hier richtig ist. Da bei mir erscheint oder zeigt er mir an, dass einer zuguckt. Also eigentlich gleichzeitig der Zuschauer. Ja. Keine Ahnung, ob das stimmt.
Please tell me we're keeping score.
Ascendant Infinity is coming to PC, and you can find out how to sign up for the beta by heading to www.ascendant.com.
Turn out your pockets, Ben.
No, not again. I don't have anything. So I don't have... Okay, fine, you can have one thing, and that one thing will be my phone.
Thank you. Later this year, the Future Games Show will be delivering a showcase focused on mobile games. So to give you a taste of what's to come, here's a world premiere.
Oh!
Mobile game.
It was a bit
Nein.
about mobile games.
Hey!
So am I gonna get that back, or am I just...
Weißt du was, ich gehe mir kurz das holen. Ich brauche irgendwas zum Snacken, weil irgendwie bin ich so müde. Vielleicht leckt das ja auch ab. Hey, Moment. Bin gleich wieder zurück. 3 Minuten.
It's a gift. You gave it to me. Stop it.
Foundation Galactic Frontier. Foundation Galactic Frontier is launching first on iOS and Android. And you can look out for more info about it and our mobile showcase in the coming months.
Okay, as we all know by now, the Future Game Show has always celebrated the most exciting upcoming games. And from 2024, we're starting a Future Games Show Ones to Watch yearbook to keep track of what we're most excited about.
These games are handpicked by the Future Game Show team and represent what they believe
Was war
is
los?
the talk of the town
Hast du das
come award
verpasst?
season. And of course,
Ich
no
glaube nicht,
yearbook
ne?
is complete without
War ein Trailer, glaube ich.
hyper-specific awards. For
Ich habe
example,
ein Eis,
most
Spaghetti-Eis.
likely to win the hearts of the nation while being
Das bringt mich
extremely
wieder zum...
handsome. That would be me.
Yeah, or most likely to pick up a short king and throw them over their shoulder.
Also me. With prep time.
I think they get the picture. So,
So.
please join us in celebrating our first entry into
Senua
this
Saga Hellblade.
prestigious album. A
Da komm ich ja richtig.
psychological sequel with eye-popping
Want to
graphics
watch.
to boot.
Schau mal die Klappe.
Senua's Saga Hellblade 2 enters our Future Game Show Ones to Watch 2024 yearbook a whopping 7 years since the launch of Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice. A story-driven action-adventure game from Cambridge developers Ninja Theory, Hellblade is memorable for its myth-infused world and unique approach to psychological horror. Protagonist Senua suffers from psychosis, represented by a cacophony of binaural voices commenting on her every move. Auditory hallucinations known in-game as the Furies.
Can you smell their fear? Is it? Death is coming. Look at the bones. Death is coming. Look at the bones. That's going to be you. That's going to be everyone.
Following its electrifying debut at the Game Awards in 2019, which involved plenty of hauntingly animated chanting, Hellblade 2 quickly shot to the top of our Ones to Watch list here at the Future Game Show.
Ja, das wird so geil, ne? Ich schwöre dir, ist zwar Content, den wir schon kennen, aber es wird so geil mit dem Flüstern und alles. Ja. Du spielst gerade ein Spiel, fährst
Senua
an
seems to have found
einzuschlafen
herself
und
in command of an
dann musst du
army of
aktiv sein.
warriors in the sequel and is planning to bring the fight back to the Vikings who raided her village and killed her lover. The Furies also haunt Senua in the second game, taunting Senua about looming death and the fate of those around her as she strives to rebel against tyranny in 10th century Iceland. As well as thrilling set pieces full of nervous exploration and close shaves, Hellblade 2 features an expanded combat system. We've seen Senua with a sword in hand, dealing savage finishes, blocking brutal strikes, and dodging supernatural streams of flames. Climbing and caving through difficult environments also play
Aber
a
die
part in the
Riesen gab's doch vorher nicht,
experience,
ne?
augmented by
Das wird ja wie Attack on
eye-popping
Titan.
Unreal Engine 5 visuals.
Boah, das sieht so geil aus, ne?
Fortunately for all of us,
Wenn mein
we
erstes
won't
Game
have to
sein
wait
mit
too
Unreal
long to
Engine
lose
5.
ourselves to this extremely exciting narrative. Senua's Saga Hellblade 2 is set to launch on May
1. Mai.
21st, 2024, and is coming to Xbox Series X and PC.
Senua's Saga Hellblade 2 is coming to Xbox and PC on May 21st, 2024. It's the first game to enter our fancy little yearbook, with more to come later on in the show.
Let's switch gears now and check in with our friends at ES Digital Games, who have not one or two, but 3 upcoming games to show you.
Rin Delora, the whole syndicate is looking for you, and I found you first.
Your father instructed me to play this message for you. Do you want to hear it?
A message from Dad? I can't believe you knew him. I was hoping you would know where he went.
I don't. We all used to call him Stormwalker.
Where is Rindelora now?
Kill the rebel girl and bring Rindelor directly to me.
It was supposed to be a routine mission. But something went terribly wrong. This is not the end. I will get to the truth, no matter what.
From far off and in close range, the alchemist battles the strange. Betelgeuse, alchemist.
Thank you to ES Digital for the update on Awaken Astral Blade, Sky of Tides, and Betelgeuse Alchemist. Go get them on your wish lists.
No Rest for the Wicked is the next game from Ori developers Moon Studios. So let's throw it over to the team to see what we can expect from this genre-bending action RPG when it enters early access in April.
Hey, I'm Thomas Mahler. I'm the creative director at Moon Studios.
Hey, I'm Gennady, and I'm a production and technical director, and both of us are the founders of Moon.
We are working on a new project which is called No Rest for the Wicked. It's basically just my dream project, right? It's the action RPG that I always wanted to play and wanted to play for 20 years now. We're trying to create one of the best combat systems on the market. We also want to completely change how exploration is done, right? That you're not just walking around on a randomly generated flat plane. Combine that with the multiplayer aspect, combine that with all these quote-unquote social elements of like building the town and housing and farming and all of those things. It's the kind of game that I always wanted to see somebody making, but because they didn't make it, we are making it now.
the big thing for us to tell people is that the more you would look into No Rest for the Wicked, the more you would understand that what we're trying to do is kind of create our own mix. So we will look at any particular genre and we would take the elements from this genre that we are excited about. We put it all together into one game and then we iterate on it. So we might take, combat inspirations from the Souls series, Monster Hunter, animation commit-driven combat, but also fighting games, things that have combos, things that have special moves, and we try to make it and tune it in our own way. Then we look at things like exploration, interconnected, multifaceted, dense level design that encourages retraversal and discovering the world. So it's really not one game in particular we're trying to necessarily follow. We're just inspired by all of these different elements from all of these different games. We put it together and try to grow it and make it into the most perfect version it can be. No Rest for the Wicked is coming to early access on Steam on April 18th.
That was the latest on No Rest for the Wicked, which will be available via Steam Early Access on April 18th and is coming to PlayStation and Xbox. And we've got even more exclusive details about that one in the post-show.
Definitely stick around for that. Okay, up next is a new trailer for Holston, a psychological shooter where you swap seamlessly
So, da bin ich wieder.
top-down and third-person perspective.
Przez las? Nie ma mowy.
Ja, diese Pixel-Games, ne? Alles Indie-Games, ne? Oh, sorry. Super.
Masz pan chociaż jakąś furę albo coś?
Okay. Was für ein Game?
Ubojnie to tam był bieg. Z czego ty znasz takie ubojnie?
Was, Polnisch oder Russisch?
To inna, prawda? Para kaloszy.
Holston is coming to PlayStation, Xbox, Switch, and PC when it's ready.
We've got your first look at EV2 next, a futuristic shooter where you battle against otherworldly creatures in souped-up mech suits.
Among the ruins of a shattered Earth, humanity rallies against an overwhelming invader, waging a war for survival. Using powerful suits, humanity suddenly stands a chance against a mighty foe. Gear up. Battle to win. Earn great rewards and save humanity. Forge alliances and fight for glory. Join the fight now.
Weil der Anfang war so interessant, jetzt ist es irgendwie so komisch.
EV2 is coming to PC in early 2025.
Huddle up, fellow RPG fans. Now, I understand the long-awaited sequel to Dragon's Dogma is coming out in a matter of hours, and the excitement levels are off the hearts.
Not to make the 12-year wait any more excruciating, but our friends at Capcom have sent us a fiery trailer to prepare you for launch.
Kommt da schon.
In a realm of fantasy and fate, you've existed before. As a chosen hero bestowed with immense power, the nefarious wielder of great magic.
Einen Tag vor Release zeigen die Leute.
Monsters. Now is the time to take your place among the worthy. Forge bonds. Gather allies. Fulfill your destiny.
Die Ada scored 6.
Go forth, Arisen. Follow thy heart to seek the truth.
By the flames. That was the launch trailer for Dragon's Dogma 2, which is out tomorrow, March 22nd on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox.
We've got something really special for you now. Our next trailer will be accompanied by a musical performance.
Ooh, Clive and Carlac do karaoke. I was thinking we could do Eternal Flame this time.
That sounds great. Oh, the producers are shaking their heads. They'll regret this at the rap party. Anyway, instead, we're throwing it over to LA for a special performance of Home to Home from the Haunty soundtrack.
Oh, and look out for a release date announcement as well.
We'll go into eighth note clicks at 41, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and...
There was once a name that would call to me. The sound darkening rise from the edges of that canopy. The old there is no space between cloud and sea. Blow away back to the
Okay, das Game verstehe ich gar nicht. Nein, die wollen doch, dass wir einschlafen oder nicht. Ich habe mir das Gefühl, wir sollen einschlafen.
Thank you to everyone involved with that beautiful performance. Haunty is coming to PC, PlayStation, Nintendo Switch, and Xbox on May 23rd, 2024. And you can watch the full reveal trailer on the FGS YouTube channel.
Our next game follows a fiend called Beelzebub as they try to survive in a desert world ravaged by water shortage. Let's check out a brand new game.
Haben wir eben schon gesehen.
Sandland.
Peggy 12.
Hatte ich gezeigt, letzt eben. Vor Vor einer Stunde. So.
In both the bright light of day and the long dark of night, I pledge to devote my entire being to and do all in my power for this great nation of Forestland.
Na gut, das ist ein anderer Trailer.
its people.
Das ist sozusagen ein Story-Game-Trailer.
They're the Forestland Army.
The Forestland Army is really something else.
Starting off
Ich
as the
finde,
underdogs.
der Style sieht irgendwie cool aus. Es war auch irgendwie so Comic-Style. Aber irgendwie.
I'm gonna need you to hand over that aquanium to me.
General Croa.
Right is relative.
Warte mal, ist das denn schon Lalalala. Ne, das ist ein GEMA-Song. Ich musste gerade mal ausmachen. Hat was von, ja, okay, Dragon Ball. Ja, sorry. Hat was vom Dragon Ball, ja. Ist ja von Dragon Ball. Ah ja. Wann kommt 26. April?
Okay.
Hey.
Sorry, that trailer was in 4D. Sandland is coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox on April 26th, 2024.
This next trailer is for Space Prison, a game where you break out of a galactic complex by
Nein,
crafting
kein
contraband, ruling
Strategiespiel.
inmates, and raising an army of mutant rodents.
No. Kann nicht skippen.
Are you ready to be king of the rats? You better be.
Der wollte dich schlagen, der wollte dich schlagen, hast du
Space Prison
gesehen?
is coming to PC on
Oha.
April the 10th, 2024.
Der wollte dich gerade schlagen.
Now it's time to reopen the Future Game Show Ones to Watch yearbook and hand out one of our
Ich als Deutscher würde die fast
Our
anzeigen.
next entry is an open
Ihn.
world smuggler's tale that will have you infiltrating wretched hives of scum and villainy.
Oh nein, jetzt zeigen wir. Ach, Star Wars Outlaws, schon geil. Die zeigen wir so Sachen, ne?
From a galaxy far, far away, Star
Also das
Wars
ist so ein Game, was ich mir
Outlaws
auch
swings its
zocken
way
würde.
into the pages of our future game
Das habe ich ja
show
schon auf der
Ones to
Liste.
Watch yearbook.
Werden wir auch auf jeden Fall zocken. Sah interessant aus.
Outlaws is a third-person scoundrel simulator from open-world maestros Massive Entertainment, known for spearheading Tom Clancy's The Division and last year's Avatar Frontiers.
Bin schon
of
gespannt
Pandora.
darauf.
I think that went pretty well, right?
In the sacred timeline, Star Wars Outlaws sits
Könnte
between
gut
The
sein,
Empire
ne?
Strikes Back and Return of
Ich
the
fand
Jedi
jetzt Star
and
Wars hier die
stars
Fallen Order,
enterprising
aber
outlaw
wie
Kay
hieß
Vess.
das Game mit dem
Boasting an
Schauspieler?
adorable alien
Fand ich nicht so
companion,
geil.
a droid bodyguard in
Könnten
a
wir auch
trench
zocken,
coat
aber
and a customizable speeder bike.
weiß nicht.
Vess sets out to become a household name in the underworld by planning heists and schmoozing with syndicates. So yes, you can expect a few uncomfortable audiences with Jabba the Hutt.
Not the first time we've outrun the Empire.
As well as engaging in gun and gadget-fueled infiltration combat, which inevitably leads to high-speed escapes, you'll dogfight in your ship, the Trailblazer, and explore the galaxy's cities, deserts, and hives. From Tatooine to Kijimi and the planets between, you'll score credits, smuggle goods, and make difficult choices to manage Kay's growing reputation. And her wanted level. Outlaws is coming to PC, PS5,
Schon heftig
and
aus,
Xbox
ne?
Series X
Ist
sometime
Unreal
in
5 bestimmt.
2024. But crucially, that means there's still time for you to draw up plans for how you'll play the galaxy's most notorious criminals off each other for your own selfish gain.
But it's a big galaxy out there, and I'm gonna risk it all.
Ja, bestimmt auf der Summer Game Fest nochmal sehen.
We are delighted to welcome Star Wars
Mit
Outlaws
Release
into our
vielleicht.
Wants to Watch yearbook, and we'll be bringing you more coverage on the Future Game Show YouTube channel as we move closer to the release date later this year. What's next, Ben? Ben?
Not this again.
Der ist verstrahlt.
Leave him alone. How dare you bully him? Only I get to bully him. Are we clear? There we go. Blockbuster Inc. lets you go behind the scenes and run your own movie studio, picking stars and setting scenes in a bid to sweep up the awards. I'm clearly going to be great at this one.
Thank you, Sam.
You're welcome.
I didn't punch him. I really did not.
From the worst cinematic nightmares
Oh, hi, Tom.
Hi.
to an unforgettable, masterful cinematography.
Das ist Barbie?
Blockbuster Inc.
Hm.
Game where you make your dream movie.
Das sind so verschiedene Filmstücke. Ah.
Create your own sets. Ooh, fancy. Make your dream movies. Even if they are a bit weird. Win prestigious awards in grand ceremonies. Nurture your movie stars.
Das ist hier Superman, das ist ein Fake.
Navigate through the history of cinematography.
Universe Pictures.
Blockbuster Inc. Coming soon.
Blockbuster Inc. is coming to PC on June the 6th, 2024.
Switching gears, the developers of tropical sandbox adventure Chia are here to reveal some exciting news about the future of the game.
Ach man, scheiße, mein Cam ist
That's
ausgegangen.
right. Chia launches today
Warte.
on Steam and is coming to Nintendo Switch this summer. And that's not all. Existing players on PlayStation and Epic
Warum
Games
ist sie
Store
ausgegangen?
can check out the major game update too.
We've got a closer look at Rumble Club now, a clumsy combat game that's a complete clobberfest. Try saying that 10 times.
Komisch.
Kinship. Brotherhood. Throughout time and antiquity, the building blocks of society have been based on democracy, debate and compromise through peaceful deliberation. But sometimes there is no more powerful way to make a point
than a punch to the face.
Keine Ahnung, was das war. Was ist das denn jetzt wieder für ein Game, Alter? Hat das von Fall Guys, ne? Ich hab schon gerade kurz. Ja, das war der Fall Guys Anlehnung.
You know what we're doing. Do it. Just land on Tectone and get him out. Whatever that was.
No!
It's time to die, Emmy.
No!
Ja.
I'm alive! Help! Help!
Getting ping pong. Tectone, please! Let's go, baby!
Stell einfach mal vor.
Rumble Club is coming to PC and mobile this April.
Our next game has musical contributions from none other than Rick Astley.
And we promise this isn't some elaborate bit. We wouldn't want to let you down like that.
Yeah, we'd never tell a lie and hurt you.
Mom!
What is it?
Are you sure we can't go back to our old house?
You'll soon get used to it.
So. Simon.
Think of it as an adventure.
And who might you be?
I'm Simon. Don't you remember me?
Look here, this is a prequel.
So what do you think I should do?
The little miscreants have the nerve to steal from me. I demand to know who we're dealing with.
Come on, Simon. Get the magic books. Defeat the big evil wizard. Save the magic worlds. Easy, right?
Ja, wenn ich ehrlich sein bin, bisher gab's okay.
Simon the Sorcerer Origins is coming to PlayStation, Xbox, Switch,
Eins war
PC,
dabei,
Apple
was
and
nicht schlecht
Linux in
aussah,
2024.
aber alles
So
andere.
point and click it into your wish lists. Now, we know
Ich meins.
you love a good
teaser.
This again.
Aber vielleicht wird das Ende ein
I
Beste.
know you were in a game with an active battle system.
Beste
but
kommt
this
ja
is
mal
a
zum
strictly turn-based
Schluss.
production.
Noted. I'll follow the initiative from now on.
So kommen wir an
I'm just kidding about the next world premiere,
22 Uhr.
which is a collaboration between two incredible forces of nature, kind of like us, Sam.
Come on, what is this, guys?
Right?
Come on.
Right?
Do you know what I mean?
It's a good gag. It's a funny joke. Why won't anyone laugh?
Warum ist der Typ so
Where did the
verquickt?
laughter go? Why do we not laugh anymore? Project Mango is a collaboration between Tucana Interactive, developers of Dorf Romantic, and YouTube animation maestros Kurzgesagt in a nutshell. It's coming to Steam in
Kurzgesagt?
2025.
Up next, we've got the latest update
Hat er
on
grad-
Outpost
hat er grad
Infinity
kurz
Siege,
gesagt?
a first-person shooter with base building and tower defense elements.
It's over. Forget our old doomsday scenarios. In the end, our pride and avarice.
Er hat gerade kurz gesagt, oder?
Our downfall.
Lol.
And yet, when evil reigns supreme, heroes heroes rise up in defiance. They are the glimmer of hope within the encroaching darkness.
Outpost core link established. Commencing synchronization. 20%. 50%. 100%.
Let our death become the embers that ignite the fires of hope.
Jetzt wahrscheinlich wie bei Among Us diese falsche Karte einsteckt. Dede.
Outpost Infinity Siege is officially coming to Steam on March 26th.
We're taking a trip to the Scottish Highlands now to hear the latest on Farewell North, an atmospheric puzzle adventure starring a border collie and its owner.
Okay, Chesley. I think it's time.
Ach so, was ist das? Bisschen wie Quiz, ne? Wo alles wieder bunt wird.
Thank you for your help, Kelly. Oh, aye, and Mr. Chesley, of course.
Pack your hiking gear because we're pleased to announce that Farewell North is coming to PC, Nintendo Switch, and Xbox on August 15th.
Our next game will have you praying to the gods for help as you take on hordes of Draugr in PvE combat.
My name is Mark Jacobs. I am the CEO/Chief Creative at now Unchained Entertainment. We're currently working on three things: Final Stand Ragnarok, Camelot Unchained, and the Unchained Engine, which powers the games that we're making now, the games we're going to make in the future, and also, of course, the name change. It's been a while for us to get where we are, but the key thing for us is we never gave up, and now we're at the point where not only is FSR ready to launch, but our engine can do things that no one else that we've seen so far is able to do. And what we wanted to do was large-scale battles, 500 or more people, 30 frames a second.
My name is Michelle Davies. I'm art director at Unchained Entertainment, currently working on Final Stand Ragnarok. The really cool part about it and where its core is, it allows for many more entities than
Ja, das ist aber auch nicht so meins, Alter. Das ist wieder so Strategie. Hey.
FSR is a hack and slash, Buddha slasher. It is meant to be fun and silly and snarky at times. You know, this is a game that doesn't try to take itself too seriously. We're also going to have what we're calling
Jetzt sehen sie wieder an. Jetzt fängt sie an zu gähnen.
Offer players a sneak peek at things like new scenarios, new champions, modified scenarios. Hey, maybe we'll make this a little harder, or maybe instead of 1,000, NPCs coming in a wave, we're going to make 500, make them a lot more powerful. We're going to try different things with them. No matter how well you thought things out, the players are going to have much more interesting things to say once they've played it. We want to see what they like, what they don't like. And the way FSR has been built, it is so easy for us to make changes, in a scenario.
Aber gut, dass es intern Leute klappt. Das sind immer so Tage, ne? Mal beschissen, mal gut. Aber die Qualität ist halt fragwürdig bei euch. Ich habe auch nicht 90 FPS, sondern 60 FPS genommen, weil das jetzt mal die Meldung kam, dass wir nicht so hoch sein machen soll. Ja, und 10.000 Kbits.
Final Stand Ragnarok will launch on PC this month with console versions to come in the near future.
It's time for the Ones to Play montage, which is where we cover a series of awesome games that will be available to play right after the show.
Just head to the Future Game Show Steam page where you'll find all the featured demos in every game in today's broadcast. May your wish lists runneth over.
Jede Menge Games.
First up is New Star GP, a rip-roaring retro racer with arcade sensibilities.
And this is Realm of Ink, a mythological action roguelike where you call on the power of adorable ink pets.
And here's Go-Go Town, cartoon sandbox where you rejuvenate a rundown city.
Up next is Follow the Meaning, a peculiar point-and-click puzzler starring a detective with a delightful trilby.
Angerfoot is sliding in now, a lightning-fast FPS that puts the kick into kick-ass.
Or how about Duck Paradox, a disco-dancing bullet hell platformer where you rescue your web-footed workmate.
Rounding out the crew is Deathbound, an action RPG where you combine the personalities of fallen warriors. And remember, all these games are available to play for free right after the show.
Thanks to everyone who worked with us to
Aha,
provide a free demo for the Ones to Play section. And speaking of free games, why not take a look up here? If you're one of the people lucky enough to claim one of these, then you just got yourself access to a time-limited playtest of Go-Go Town. So get Go-Go going!
And I suspect they're all gone now. So, here's a gameplay trailer for Terratech Worlds, a multiplayer survival builder perfect for fans of Valheim and Satisfactory. Rev your engines, because Terratech Worlds is coming to Steam Early Access on the 22nd of March, which is tomorrow.
Time to slip on your dancing shoes now, as we've got a psychedelic rhythm shooter where you empty your clip to the beat.
So, die 50 Games müssen wir jetzt durchhaben, oder? Bin nämlich müde.
Target acquired.
Ich habe auch gedacht, das wäre um 19 Uhr statt um 21 Uhr. Und ich dachte, das geht nur eine Stunde.
Wow, so many choices.
Das heißt nur, also war auch viel.
It can't be this easy. Ah, it wasn't this easy.
I love a good remix. Robo Beat is coming to Steam and Epic Games Store on May 16th, 2024. So shoot it onto your wish lists. Also, a demo is available right now, so you can dive in after the show.
Now, if you fancy yourself something of a contemporary Sherlock, this next game's for you. The operator has you analysing evidence to solve impossible, sometimes improbable cases from behind a computer screen.
Pony Island.
Welcome to the FDI, Mr. Tanner. As our newest operator, your role is to support our agents in the field. Using cutting-edge software, investigate mysterious crimes.
Ja, welche Fälle müssen wir da lösen?
Clues. Uncover the truth. Good luck.
Der Operator.
The truth is out there. You just have to know where to look. The operator is coming to PC in May 2024. Okay, it's time to jump into our Ones to Watch yearbook for the last time in the Spring Showcase. And this entry comes with a special treat. But just before we get into it, a little scare warning for those afraid of vicious storms, uncertain circumstances, infestations of otherworldly horrors that slowly seek to destroy you and everything you hold dear, and the North Sea.
Emerging from sinister depths, the Chinese Room's first-person psychological horror game Still Wakes the Deep has found a home in the future game show Ones to Watch yearbook. From the narrative magicians behind Everyone's Gone to the Rapture and Amnesia, a Machine for Pigs, Still Wakes the Deep is a rich tome of terror that seeks to push your panic buttons.
Okay.
Players step into the steel-toed shoes of an oil-rig worker who must evade shrieking stalkers and look for answers in the isolating, labyrinthine halls of a 1970s drilling platform stranded in the North Sea. And to sate the appetites of our scare-hungry viewers, we've been working with the team to bring you a terrifying new trailer that will reveal when you can get your hands on it.
I still can't believe you went.
What's
What are you
this?
thinking? Going to that place? Wish you hadn't got yourself into this mess, but you did. You can't run forever. I know you were just trying to do right by me, so I need you to do what's right by us. Now, please, Cass. I am so tired of fighting.
Sieht interessant
I
aus.
just want it to be over. I want you home. The girls want you home, but if you don't deal with this, then we are done for good. I love you, but I won't wait forever.
Was ist denn? 18. Juni, was denn? Ach, Still Wakes the Deep, okay. Aber schreibe ich mir auf.
You heard it here first. Still Wakes the Deep is coming to PS5, Xbox, and PC on June 18th.
Let's look at Battle Crush now, a multiplayer action brawler where you fight like gods as the earth crumbles beneath your feet. That was Battle Crush, and the second beta test begins today, March 21st, on Steam, Android, and iOS. It's hard to believe, but we've got yet another world premiere coming up next.
So soon after the last one. That's more unlikely than a Morble in Rosaria.
Jetzt kommt der letzte, oder wie?
To the architect, every idea starts with a single line, springing forth from our ambition.
Bei diesem Sound, Musik, macht's nicht besser, Alter. Ich schlaf gleich wirklich ein. Also eine Scheiße ist das schlecht gewesen, ist die PK, aber von der zeittechnischen, dann noch die Sounds, Alter.
That was your first look at Blueprints, a strategic adventure game where you create the world you explore. It's coming soon to PC.
All right. Up next, we've got an Unreal Engine 5 Survivors-like set in a world plagued by cosmic horrors. Here's Hordes of Hunger.
Auf einen Moderator gewechselt.
To slay him.
Wishlists at the ready because Hordes of Hunger is coming to PC in 2024.
Our next game is all about connecting blocks and controlling bots to climb the corporate ladder. Here's Linkito.
Linkito invites you to connect on PC this summer. Hey, Sam, before we get on to the next trailer, I need to ask you something. Why does Karlak have a teddy bear called Clive?
Why does Ben have a teddy bear called Samantha?
I mean, I told you that in confidence. Okay, I'm gonna need some time.
Well, that's okay, as we've got another dazzling world premiere up next. Let's roll that while I go sort him out.
World Premiere.
Peggy 18.
Jetzt wäre sozusagen meine Schlafenszeit. So 10:30 bis 11. Je nachdem wie der Tag war. So. Cthulhu.
SimCity in hell? Kinda like living in the UK, right, Ben?
It's the worst. Worshippers of Cthulhu is worming its way onto PC in 2024. Our next game pairs Scottish folklore with a beautiful hand-drawn art style. Let's take a look.
Junge, wie viele gäb's denn noch? Hallo. Okay, die haben noch nicht halb. Wir können auch die Trailer nachholen. Aber erst am 19.04., ne? So ist es nicht. Also wenn GTA 6 kommt. Ob das offiziell ist am 19.04. weiß ich nicht, aber ich hab's halt von der Quelle her bekommen.
Here's a new trailer for Spine, a cinematic gun-fu brawler where you take down an oppressive regime with the help of a talking backbone.
Das habe ich vor kurzem noch so bei Facebook gelesen. Irgendwie April kommt der Trailer, denke ich mal, 19. April. Tony? Spine. Mhm.
Spine will be spin-kicking its way onto PC, PlayStation and Xbox in 2025.
Moving on to something a little more sinister, we've got the latest update on Indica, a psychological puzzle game where you play as a rogue nun.
Was ist denn Indica? Adam und Eva. Was?
Please. Talk to me this one time. How did I go against you? Is it in my power to intervene in your design? Is this a part of your plan? Is this how it's supposed to be? He will be all right.
Steht man da so eine Nonne? Aber sieht echt cool aus, ne? Oder?
You can see I'm trying. But he's always behind my shoulder.
Indika. Warte mal, 8. Mai. Schreibe ich mal auf.
Befriending a demon.
Tiefling! Tiefling! How many times do I have to tell you?
Okay.
Ben, it's a tiefling! It's different from a demon!
Die geht's sehr gut.
Hasn't gone so badly for me. That was Indica, which is coming to PC in Q2 2024.
I hate to break it to you, Ben, but this next
PC
one is our
und
last
was?
trailer. It is a super cool world premiere, though, which takes the sting out of saying goodbye.
I'm deeply sad about this, but somehow that feeling is being slowly usurped by the promise of a new video game to look at. Curious.
You want the truth, my liege? Peace is a
Das ist das
fairy
letzte
tale.
Game.
Something you tell young rats to stifle the nightmares. It's high time you woke up, for the nightmare is upon us. As war raged in the south, a terrible evil stirred in the north, endlessly clawing from one year to the next, until finally free of its frost-bound imprisonment. You think you know suffering? You know nothing, my liege. Wings black as death, fangs sharp as steel, and a thirst for vengeance that will not sate. There's a time for heroes. That time is over. The kingdom needs a warrior. Forged of the north, and as cold as the snow that shrouds these lands. A rat. Carved from iron. Bred for battle. And unleashed in war. And so, a new tale begins. Tales of Iron 2, Whiskers of Winter. Wishlist now.
That was your first peek at Tales of Iron 2, Whiskers of Winter, which is coming to PC, PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch in 2024.
But with that, we will have to bid you all adieu. Sam, I can feel you laughing and smiling uncomfortably. Why?
Nothing. It's just, well, it's not nothing actually. It's not the end of the show because we have another trailer. It's like a one more thing, you know.
Oha.
Showcases do it apparently.
Was kommt jetzt? Muss schon sagen, das war jetzt das große Game. Was kommt jetzt? Oha, jetzt bin ich gespannt.
Emailing about this, and we've been like rehearsing it, and I feel like I'm.
I know, and best of all, it's another world premiere. Gotcha.
No, not gotcha, Sam. You've embarrassed me.
Gotcha.
No, Sam. Not gotcha! Not gotcha! Don't go gotcha!
Okay.
Hey, are you receiving me? Laura, do you read me?
Der Stil sieht komisch aus, ne? So ausgegraut. So kameramäßig.
Laura, please answer. The area is not safe. I repeat, the area.
Industria 2. Keine Ahnung davon. Ist jetzt auch nicht so meins gewesen. Ja, es ist so viel an, was an der PK gut finde.
That was Industria
Aber
2, which
war auch
is
zu
coming soon to
erwarten.
PC.
Ich habe
So make
keine
sure it's on your wish lists. And
Erwartung gehabt.
no more funny business. That really was our final trailer of the show.
For real this time. It's been an absolute pleasure, Sam.
Likewise, Ben. But before we make good on our karaoke promise, we'd like to thank everyone for tuning in wherever you are. We'd also like to shout out the people behind the scenes who've made this spring showcase a reality, and our partners over at PAX.
Remember to head over to the dedicated Future Game Show Steam
Ah, gut, ist jetzt zu Ende.
to add the games we've covered.
Finally,
Endlich.
just before we
Endlich
go,
kann ich schlafen
we'd
gehen.
like to take a moment to
Oh.
recognize what a difficult period it has been and continues to be in the games industry, with countless layoffs and a growing fog of uncertainty, somehow coupled with headline news about huge profits.
We simply couldn't have a show
Die genau die
like
gleiche
this
Farbe
with
haben, ne?
trailers and demos and presentations without
Vom
the
Anzug
hardworking
her.
people who turn such inspired ideas into reality.
The makers of this show, and both Ben and I, we want to acknowledge just how difficult it's become to work and feel supported in this industry.
So for everyone out there weathering this storm, regardless of what you do, we just want to say that we see you, we're thinking of you, and we truly hope that things are going to get better.
So please support your favorite games and the people who make them in whatever way you can.
I'm Ben Starr.
And I'm Samantha Bayard.
And this has been the Future Game Show Spring Showcase 2024. But, hold on a minute. Don't touch that dial. Whilst we're leaving you for pastures new, the Future Game Show expansion pack
Juni.
is up next, which features developer interviews and even more world premieres.
It's just 60 seconds away, so we probably don't have time to entertain you good people during the interim. I mean, the auto cue's blank, so...
Maybe I'll start getting undressed now.
God's every
Give the
time.
people what they want, Sam. Give the people what they want.
Nee. Expansions Pack, okay. Ja, wie gesagt, war okay, aber nicht so viele Games, die ich feiere. 1, 2, 3 Arch, glaube ich, fand ich interessant, aber den Rest müssen wir mal schauen, ne? Ich würde sagen, wir sehen uns dann nächsten Monat vielleicht, maybe. Mal gucken. Und das war's auch für mich. Ich leg mich hin. Ist nämlich auch spät für mich. Haut rein, bis dahin, dann beim nächsten Mal. Tschüss.